Hello, I thought I would just come on and give you a quick debrief about the show and what my plans are going forward. Don't mind the aircon, we are in a heat wave. So yeah, I'll try and keep it short and sweet. So my show was on Saturday and it was just absolutely amazing. I got my first ever first place and went through to the overall, and that was my first time in the overall. More importantly than that, four of my teammates competed and they all did amazing. And it was just such a nice day to be backstage with my teammates. We had so much fun. My coach come and watched as well, and some of the team came and watched and cheered us on, and that was so nice. So show day, woke up super early, um, went for a walk with my teammate who was in the hotel room next door, and then show. All I ever wanted from this show was a bigger lineup. So I competed in March, and there was four girls in my height category, and I came fourth. And there was two girls in masters, and I came second. So basically last in each class. And it was just confusing because I didn't really know where I stood. So it was like if there had been 20 girls on stage, would I have come fourth out of 20? And then therefore that would have been like epic. Because anywhere in the top five is obviously epic. Or would I have come 20 out of 20th? Because did I only come fourth because there was no one else to give it to, really? My feedback was quite mixed from March. Some judges said that I should go back to bikini, which I didn't necessarily agree with. Sometimes I do think I am on the muscular side of fit model, like my shoulders, legs, glutes, not. And so it was a bit confusing, but I thought, do you know what? I want to give fit model another go. My coach said to do the July show. It was a natural show this time, and all I wanted was a bigger lineup. And hand on heart, I did not mind if I was going to come 20th out of 20. I just wanted to be in front of different judges, get different feedback, and see where I actually stood in a busier lineup. And I kind of thought that the July show would be busier because there's a pro qualifier in 2 weeks, so that's a good opportunity. And we're further on in the season now, so there should be more people like ready that have come out of improvement season. So when I was backstage, I asked the runner how many people were in my class, please. And there was three in my height category and three in masters. So I was a bit disappointed, and I don't know why my brain did this, but I wasn't sad, but I automatically resigned to the fact that, okay, I'm going to come third out of third again. And I've spent all this money, all this time improving. And obviously, it's nobody's fault. Nobody can help who enters and what height people are, etc. But I just felt a bit disappointed, and I thought, I'm going to come third out of three again, and I'm going to be none the wiser where I stand and if I'm fit model or not. Luckily, there was different judges. There was a few of the same, but there was different, which made me like get different feedback. I definitely had improved my condition since March. So I was really proud of that. No matter what, I was a winner. I've had like the most enjoyable prep. So first of all, we went on for masters. I think we were due on at about three, half three, but the show was running behind, so it was a bit late. Went on stage and I just felt really confident compared to March. My friend lent me her bikini and it really suited me so much better than the one that I wore in March. And masters backstage, the girl that beat me, I knew she was going to win. Like, she was incredible, like stunning physique. And then we come off and it was my height class, and it wasn't an easy lineup, my height class. So when I went back on and got second in masters, I was like chuffed because I was like, oh, I haven't come third out of third. And then when we did my height category, I was moved to the center, and I did think like, oh, because normally when you get moved to the center, it means you're first. And I was like, does this mean I'm first? But then I thought, no, there's only three of us. Like, they probably just want us to move around a bit. We didn't have to do a walk to the back because the stage was small, so that was good. But the stage was small in Milton Keynes in March, and we had to walk to the back. So I think they were just trying to like rush the show along. The judges were all really nice and smiley, so that was encouraging. There was like some commotion when I was on stage. So in the masters group, they did send my friend Courtney on totally not her fault, obviously. They sent her on. She's not even a master's. And so it was a bit confusing. Then the judges weren't looking at us because they were trying to see like what's going on. And then they took Courtney off. So that was a bit like the judges aren't even looking. And then when it come to my height class, there was one girl who, it was basically an open show and a natural show on the same day. And as you know, you only do your individual routine once, but because it was technically two shows, she was supposed to do her routine twice. And I think she's new to Two Bros, so she didn't know. The MC didn't know. The people running the show didn't know. And so it was like, is she doing her routine? Is she not doing her routine? So we were just stood there all a bit like, but yeah, then when I won, obviously you have to be all elegant on stage, don't you? And I'm like taking it like, but when I come back off stage, I was like, yeah. And then just before I went on stage, my friend Mel had sent me a picture that she was competing in Portugal to try and get her pro card. And just before I stepped on stage, she sent me a picture of her holding a medal. So I knew that she had made it through to the overall. And I was super excited. So once I come off stage with my gold medal, which I was so excited about, oh no, then I got to do the overall. And I really, really, really need to work on my mindset because I felt like such an imposter. And I was so happy because I've never had a first place before. I was probably like the happiest person at Two Bros because I was buzzing that I'd got a first place. Went to the overall, but like I'd already decided like, well, obviously I'm not going to win the overall, am I? So I felt like I didn't try. And looking back now, and when I look at the pictures, it wouldn't have been impossible for me to win. Like I feel like I've took on this identity where I'm just like, oh, it's just amateur Foxy, it's just rookie Foxy, like I'm good but I'm not like pro level. I'm not pro level. And so like I'd like taken on that identity and like just the assumption like, well, obviously I don't stand a chance, like but looking at the pictures, like I did stand a chance and anything is possible. And I really need to give myself a good talking to because if I ever make it to an overall again, I am going to be ready for it. Not if, when I make it to another overall, I'm going to be ready and I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm just here to make up the numbers. I'm going to like fight for the top spot. So I do really need to work on my mindset and have more like faith in myself. But the first place meant a lot to me because I, as you know, like bodybuilding is my absolute obsession, hyper focus. Love it, love everything to do with it. I try and share as much like fit model information as I can to help other people. I'm always willing to help first timers. I'm always willing to cheer everyone on. But sometimes I feel a bit silly, like I'm like so into this sport, like way more than some other people, but I haven't actually achieved loads in terms of medals, etc. I always feel like a winner and I've achieved everything that I wanted to. Like my first show was amazing. I competed in Amateur Olympia Alicante and did quite well. I made my comeback after having my little boy. And then this time I'd improved my condition. So I was a winner no matter what. Like it isn't about medals for me, but it was like to have something to like really like show for my hard work, etc. I don't know if I'm explaining myself properly, but because I give so much to the sport, it's like nice to be like, oh my God, I got a first place. And I'm not like going mad about it because I know it's a Two Bros regional. I haven't won the Olympia. That's what it felt like to me, that I'd won the Olympia. My first place is cool because I've got, before that show, I had a second place, a third place, a fourth place, and a fifth place, but I had no first place. So now I have complete sets of 1 to 5. Now I just need a trophy because my little boy is like, how come you get the medals and not the trophy and the tiara? So I'm like, that's the next goal then. But yeah, so I come off the stage absolutely buzzing. Regret how I was in the overall because I should have really tried. But looking back at videos and pictures, I'm so happy. My condition was better than March. My stage presence was better than March. Everything was just better. Managed to wear straight hair and that suited me better. Anyway, I'm rambling now. So I come off and then lots of my teammates were doing bikinis. So I went and sat in the audience to cheer them on. And the audience was quite quiet at this point. And opened up my phone and Mel had won her pro card. So I couldn't like scream and shout, but I was crying like, God bless her. She has tried so hard for that. So then I was jumping for joy. My teammate was like, what? And I was like, Mel's turned pro. So everyone was really super happy for her. So it was a good day all round. Mel's girl, Courtney, also won all of her classes. So it was a super good day. And my teammates all did insanely well, especially the ones that were first timers. Blew me away. Like, they did not look like first timers. They looked like they owned that stage. Confidence, just amazing. But anyway, what's next? So there's a pro qualifier in 2 weeks, and I think people thought because I'd made it to the overall that I was going to go for the pro qualifier. There's obviously pros and cons. So the pros would have been more stage experience, because every time I step on stage, I feel more confident. It would have been fun because lots of people I know are doing it. It would have been a chance to get feedback from like pro qualifier judges and what that I really need to work on. But cons, it costs a lot of money, like a lot of money. And whilst it would be impossible for me to win, because nothing is impossible, I don't feel like I'm like there just yet. So I would have been paying basically for the stage experience, for more feedback, for a fun, nice day out with my friends. And all of that's great. If I had a bottomless pit of money, I would go for it. Like, I'm not like dying in prep or anything like that. Like, everything is good, but I would rather save the money and put it towards a show, a different show. So the show that I'm going to be doing is Milan Masters in November. So it is a pro qualifier, and it is for Masters athletes only. And I like competing internationally. Lots of my team are doing it. My coach is going to be there. So yes, that is the one that I have decided to do. So we are currently like 18 weeks out on Saturday. So I have been in prep a long time because I started dieting last August, but I don't want people to worry, because when I tell them I'm doing November and they're like, oh, you need to have a break. I am in such a good spot. It doesn't even feel like prep. Like, yes, my body is lean, so it could do with not being as lean, but my calories are high. I'm not on any cardio. I'm just on a lot of steps. And my diet is good. I'm happy. My energy's high. Family life's good. Money's good. Sleep's good. Sleep's never good, so I don't know why I said that, but like, everything's good. I'm not like struggling and thinking, how am I going to make another 18 weeks? Like, literally loving life. Like, this gives me such a buzz, makes me so happy. I feel amazing. My calories are high. So we're reversing calories a little bit anyway. Obviously, I'm not going to stay super lean all the way until November. But from what I achieved from March to July in terms of condition and my glutes, I'm just excited to improve even more. And I am going for the top spot, but it's not an easy competition. It is hard. I was going to dim my light again and say I'm going for top 3 or top 5, but no, we're aiming big. I want to win again. I liked that feeling. And bodybuilding is subjective. Bodybuilding is anyone's game. It's not an easy competition. Like, the girls bring it to Milan, especially because it's a pro qualifier. There's going to be lots of people that are like ready to turn pro and fighting for that pro card. But I'm not there to make up the numbers this time. I am there to make memories with my teammates, show off my best package, and hopefully bring home a medal. So that is the plan. Thank you for listening and watching, and love you all.